All right, so right here you see that display name. So what you can do here is you can plug in whatever name you want to get shown on Amazon. What is your seller name that you want to use? So in my case, we're going to use Blue Valley Supplements. All right. Next is your address. So again, like I mentioned earlier, every country is going to be a little bit different. You can try plugging in your info here if you're out of country and you live somewhere out in Europe or Asia or Australia or something. And if Amazon, if there's anything that's like stopping you from moving forward, then again, there's lots of workarounds. You can, like I mentioned earlier, you can set up a business in Nevada, set up an LLC there, and then once you got a business set up, then you can get a bank account, and then once you got a bank account, then you could go over and get a employment identification number, and then you're good to go. And you could do that anywhere in the world. And again, we'll have another video talking about international, as I'm sure I'll get some more questions about that. But for everyone else, what you can do here is you see where it says address. You can either put your personal address here, or what you can do is you can set up a business address somewhere. So let me show you something really cool what you can do. Here's a website I wanted to show you. It's called postscanmail.com. Postscanmail.com. And with this website, you can actually set up a virtual mailbox. All right. So how this works is they got like several different addresses already set up. You can get all of your mail sent to that address in the United States. And what they're going to do is they are going to scan that mail in for you, and then you could check it online. So it's basically you can set a business up in the United States and set up a location where you get all your mail sent to, and then you could check it online to read all of your mail. It's very, very cool, and this is a great idea, especially if you're out of the country. So if you go to see plans and pricing, you'll be surprised. It's very, very cheap. Look, starting out at just $9.95. So for about $9 a month, you can set this up. Get a virtual mailbox all set up. They can receive your mail for you. They will scan it for you, and you get your own mailbox. Let's click on some of the locations here. As you can see, they got locations all over the United States. They got some up in Washington, Oregon, many in California, Los Angeles, San Diego, and all the different states. So look, that's how simple it is to get an address in the United States. So there you go. So postscanmail.com is a good one. And here's another one I did want to mention. It's called virtualpostmail.com. Virtualpostmail.com. And they've got really cheap rates too. If we go to pricing, as you can see, their packages start at just $5 a month. Then they got another account here for $10 a month. So very, very cheap. So there you have it. So those are two that I wanted to mention. So what you could do is you can get one of those, set it up, and then use that info right here. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to plug in my info. All right. So next, let's talk about the phone number. So you can put your personal number in here if you want. But yeah, just realize that it's probably best off creating a new number, setting something up different. That way, your cell phone's not ringing with, business calls during the day or anything like that. So yeah, I recommend setting up a separate phone line for it, but it's a lot easier than you think. So check this out. One thing you can do is you can set up Google Voice, which is free. So here's how you set up Google Voice. If you're not familiar with it, just go to Google and do a search for Google Voice, right? Which is google.com/voice. Click on that, and that will take you right here. So with Google Voice, it's really awesome. It's a free service. And what you can do is you can actually get a phone number that you can use, and it shows you right here all the stuff that it does. So Google Voice can basically forward calls to your phone if you want to. That way, you don't have to list your number. you don't have to list your personal number anywhere. You could create a Google Voice account, and you could get that to then forward to your cell phone or any other thing that you want to use. Also, what they can do is you can set up a voicemail on Google Voice, and then you can get it to send you the voicemail by email or transcribe it and text it to you, right? So which is really cool. So basically what that means, if you're not sure what the whole transcribed is all about, all what that means is that somebody could call up, so I can get a number for free with Google Voice. Somebody can call that up, leave a message on it, and then I can get Google Voice automatically to send me that message through email, or they can, basically transcribe it, figure out what that person was saying using their software and technology, and then they would write it in text, and they could text it to me or email the text to me. Okay, so really, really cool way to get a phone number for free. So then, really, all you need to do here is click the button that says "I want a new number." First, fill in your real cell phone number or house phone, whatever you want to use here. And so that way they know that they got a number listed in case they need to forward any calls to you or if you got it set up. So that's all they're asking for right now. Hey, what's your phone number just in case we forward anything to you? So go ahead and put your cell phone number in right here. As soon as you do that, hit the continue button. Now they're asking me what number I want for Google Voice. And I could basically just type in a city, let's say Los Angeles, if I want to set up the number there. And or, what I could try doing is searching for a word, phrase, or number. So maybe something like health or supplements or fun or something like that. But let's just search it. I tried a few different cities and nothing was coming up. So then what I did was I just added a bunch of random numbers in here to see what pops up. So I just put in 364. Let's see if any phone numbers that have 364 in it are available. And there we go. We got some down here. So let's just go with that one. 313-649-7103. Sure, and let's hit continue now. Adding Google Voice number. There it is. So there you go. And let's click finish. And now we've got this thing set up. All right, so now we can start using this number right here. Also, one other company I did want to mention as far as phone numbers go is this company right here. It's called grasshopper.com. So if you are looking for some more features and options for your, setting up your phone number, this thing's amazing. I use Grasshopper on a lot of my other stuff. It's great. So as you can see, you can start at just $12 a month. They can give you your own 1-800 number. They also can email you the voicemails that people leave and lots of other cool things. So Grasshopper is awesome. That you can get a 1-800 number or local number in a city and lots of other great stuff. So if you are interested in all that, feel free to check it out, grasshopper.com. I use them. It's great. So now you've got several different options. Let's go back to Amazon now that we got a phone number. And then what we can do is we can just plug in that phone number right here. Okay? Either get a number with Grasshopper, or you can try setting up a Google Voice number, or just use your own cell phone number. Whatever, it works fine. All right, so now they're asking us for the main product categories, so go ahead and click on this. And as you can see, there are a lot of different categories down here, right? So for us, we're going to roll with health and personal care since we're just going to run with doing the supplements. But honestly, you know how to create products now for any different market. So whatever you're doing, feel free to go with that. But for us, let's roll with health and personal care. Now, next it's asking us the number of products you plan to sell. So let's click on this. And, we could say something like 6 to 10. Now it's asking us, do you own any brands for the products you are selling? And the answer to that is yes, right? We're doing our own brand. So go and put yes in that box. We own the products that we're going to sell, and it's our brand. We're not just reselling Nikes or iPhones or something like that. Now go ahead and click on save and continue. Next, they're asking about some credit card info. They just want to validate right now to make sure that you've got a working credit card. So just plug that information in here, and then as soon as you do that, click the save and continue button. All right, so next, now that we put that information in, next they just want to verify your identity. So they just want to make sure that you are who you say you are, and this is going to be automated. It's not like you're going to get interrogated or anything like that. So what you're going to want to do now is go ahead and click on call me or send me a text message. So again, even if you're from a different country, you can use Google Voice or Grasshopper, right? So that's why I was showing you those. So that way you can set that up. Or even Skype. You can get a phone number with Skype, and you could even send and receive text messages through that. You might want to look into it. So there you go. So set up Grasshopper or set up Google Voice, and then just use this. Call me or send me a text message. Or if you got a cell phone and you live in the United States, put that information in right here. All right, so then as soon as we do that, let's just click the Call Me Now button. And as you can see, it says call in progress. It says, please key in the following PIN when prompted. So they're going to give me a call here in a second, and there it is.
Hello, this is an automated call from Amazon.com. Using the touchpad on your phone, please enter the 4-digit PIN number that was displayed on your screen. You may also say your PIN, one digit at a time.
1702.
We have successfully verified your PIN. Please return to Amazon.com to complete your registration. Thank you for your interest in Amazon.com. Goodbye.
All right, so that was pretty easy, right? So now what we're going to do is let's just hit the continue button.